Going the distance for local sports. This is X Sports Today.
Welcome to X Sports Today. I'm AJ Good, starting things off right here in Summertown, where the Eagles kicked off the 2024 season this week. They're looking to build off the momentum that they carried a year ago and hopefully make their way to the postseason once again.
Dan Winfrey is back for a second season at Summertown, and this season he's had time to prepare.
You know, it's all about, I think part of it is about knowing your kids and figuring out, you know, what suits us. And coming in last year, I didn't know anything about them. I'd seen some schemes and watched some tape and tried to learn as much as I could. But man, after you've been through a year in the weight room and you see them in the school and how they handle themselves at practice and all that kind of stuff, it definitely helps making decisions on what we feel like we need to be doing offensively, defensively, the whole thing. So much better position today than a year ago, no doubt.
The Eagles have taken to him well, and they believe they built a strong bond.
Well, it takes time to get to know somebody, and over the past year, I mean, we've got to know him pretty well. I think he's going to do really good things for the program.
Summertown lost just 7 seniors off last year's team, giving them plenty of depth and experience.
Just lead by example every day. Do the same thing over and over, just be consistent, really.
Among that group is their skill position set, where they lost just a handful of playmakers.
We did some good things. Of course, we got our starting quarterback back. We've got several kids that have run the football with McCroy and Love. We've got a transfer in Quint Smith. We've got several receivers that have played, defensive backs, linebackers, linemen, so we've got people everywhere.
The Eagles are aiming big for 2024, and they believe they control what's in front of them.
We want to be competitive every day, and we try to create situations, be it in the weight room or be it on the practice field, wherever, to compete. We got to learn to compete, and then we got to do it consistently. And then when you get yourself in a situation that you're competing, the next step is to win. And then the step after that is to win consistently. So we're going through that process, and we're trying to be consistent on competing. And then when we start playing, hopefully we're going to get to that step where we're winning those competitions.
Now heading over to Wayne County, where Collinwood had an historic season in 2023. They're going to try to ride that wave as well, trying to make it back-to-back postseason appearances.
2023 was a season to remember for Collinwood. The Trojans won a playoff game and set the bar high.
It was a great year. A lot of good seniors. A lot of big shoes to fill this year. We're really proud of the whole event, but we got some good kids coming back, and so we're looking for good things again this year. I think this third year in the system, so I think they're going to be a little bit better. We know what we're doing a little bit better, and so hopefully we can play harder, play faster, and have it continue that moving forward and get a little better.
The Trojans will have to replace a lot of stars at several positions, but they feel they have the pieces to make it happen.
Yeah, it's just we're going to have a couple people grow up and mature a little bit and be ready for season.
Offensively, Collinwood plans to change things up just a bit, wanting to use their size and muscle.
Make sure we learn the plays like really good and be ready to go before we get on the field. Just stay motivated and just stay on the grind, really.
The Trojan schedule is loaded again with several tough teams and a region full of talent.
There's no game that you can say, hey, I got it, So this region's a tough region, and you got to play every week and to get where you need to be in the playoffs. And so hopefully we can do that again this year. We'd love to get, have another home playoff game and continue to do that.
The goal for Collinwood heading into the new year is to build off the prior season and repeat the feat, plus more.
The guys are just learning, what we need to do and what it takes to become a successful football team, and when we challenge them, they're stepping up to the game, and so I think these guys that we have now, learned a little bit, and they continue to learn a little bit about what we need to do and what you have to do to be successful, and hopefully that'll continue.
Coming up next, we now head on over to Florence, where UNA continued their football camp today as they get ready for that Week 0 matchup.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Going the distance for local sports. This is X Sports Today.
Welcome back to X Sports Today. Now over to college football, where UNA continued their fall camp today. Here's everything that went down on another successful practice over in Florence.
The Lions were back in action on Wednesday afternoon. It was North Alabama's second practice in pads for the 2024 fall camp. This group is looking to make big strides for the upcoming year and prove they won't be a bottom feeder in the UAC. Second-year head coach Brent Dearman says his guys have adjusted well to the intensity and the heat, but they still need to make some improvements.
You want to see which guys can fly around and do their job. You want to see what when guys get tired, what they're going to do, how they're going to respond. You want to be able to evaluate a lot of different things. You know, in the kicking game, we've thrown a lot at the guys on the punt return early, field goal block. So there's a bunch of different situations. We're just teaching overall football right now.
That does it for X Sports Today. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys once again tomorrow.
This is the X Sports Network.